All right, so the next one is a little bit more of a refresher. So we're doing kind of more something for hydration, which, again, if you're experiencing any type of loose stool, you want to make sure that you adequately hydrate. In some situations, your doctor might tell you to restrict your fluid. If that's the case, then it's important to listen to that. Otherwise, about 2.5 liters of fluid throughout the day. I don't know about you, but I certainly don't love drinking just plain water. So I like flavoring my water with frozen fruit or lemon, lime, mint. So again, up to you. I will say that sometimes carbonated beverages, they're fun, but they're adding that gas into your system. So if you're already feeling bloated or have gas, that might not be helpful. So, Jer, tell us what
you're
doing there.
So to finish off, something refreshing and hydrating, like Stephanie mentioned, we're going to make an iced tea. We're going to make an iced green tea. So I think it's perfect for this weather, as it's, I think we just skipped spring and jumped right into summer. Mm-hmm. So this is really nice and refreshing for this hotter weather. And what we're going to do is start off with brewing your tea. You can use a herbal tea because green tea does have caffeine as well, right, Steph?
Yeah, so I was going to say for some people that caffeine, it could affect your sleep. So if you're feeling fatigued, you don't want to have that close to bedtime. The other thing is that green tea, because of the caffeine, might make diarrhea worse. So using that herbal version. I don't know about you, Zena. How was your hydration affected, and your fluid intake affected during or after your treatment?
I have to say that was one of the areas that wasn't affected a lot. I was already a big water drinker and was able to maintain that. It was more the food that caused some issues.
Gotcha. Okay, that's yeah. And I mean, after chemotherapy, it's really important to hydrate the body. It's one of those things I hear from a lot of people that, it's harder to do. They just forget or they don't want to. So setting people up for success by having like a nice water bottle or, something that they could carry around. Even if we are home these days, it's just having that nearby your desk is a great reminder to stay hydrated, because the truth is when you're not hydrated, you're likely to feel more tired, right? Our body is primarily made up of blood, which is water. So it's about 70% made up of water. And so the blood is circulating all the red blood cells that have oxygen, then bring it to your muscles and your brain. And if that's not if you're not well hydrated, if you don't have that much fluid and water in your body, that's not moving around and therefore likely to feel more tired. So something to just consider and kind of thinking about strategies to get that in. I know for sure I speak to so many clients and patients, and even for myself, like having that, I see Zena's taking a sip of water. So having something that's like fun, something that's like enjoyable and that you want to look forward to drinking can help inspire and motivate.
So for the tea, again, you can use whatever tea you like. If it's herbal, they have a lot of like fruit-forward teas, which are really nice. But if you are using green tea, that's what we used here. You can use the loose or tea bags. Just follow the brewing directions. So usually green tea, you don't brew it for a very long time. Otherwise, it starts to become very bitter. But it depends on the green tea. So some green teas you can brew, max a minute. Some you can go a little bit longer. End of the day, it all depends on your preferences, right? So for this one here, I used 2 bags, about the equivalent of 2 bags, for 4 cups, about a liter of water, and just brewed it for 2 minutes until we have this really nice brewed tea. Once that cools down, you can put that into the refrigerator. I wouldn't put it in as it's really ripping hot, but as it cools down, you can put it in the refrigerator and just let that sort of chill, okay? So might take 30 minutes, might take an hour. You can do this day in advance. and have this really, really nice sort of chilled tea. Delicious on its own, but there's options. Like Steph mentioned, maybe you don't enjoy plain water. We want to bump it up, so we can do that obviously by brewing something into it. We could also do that by adding some frozen fruit. I always forget the camera I'm at, so I'll show it here. So this is frozen fruit, frozen mango. I love the frozen mango. This almost acts, especially the frozen cubed mango, it acts as like your ice cubes, right? So you're adding some of that flavor, and you get to eat it. It's a nice little treat afterwards. So that's one way to infuse your water with some flavor. The other way is you can add some citrus, right? That's another way. This is my go-to. I love adding like lime or lemon to my water. Very refreshing. And then you can also do mint as well, or basil, or if you want to get crazy and you put some thyme in there, whatever you enjoy. And this is another way to add some flavor to the water, make it a little bit more exciting. Now I'm doing this in my glass, but obviously you can do this in a larger pitcher, keep it in the fridge, and sort of enjoy as you need. If you do add any ingredients like mint or mango or cucumber, whatever you're adding, I would change it daily. You could probably, I know some people might keep it in there a little bit longer, but those ingredients will start, especially because they're in water, they'll start to deteriorate and get a little bitter and a little gnarly. We don't want it in there for too long. So if you are storing it in the fridge, drink as you need throughout the day, but then I would change those ingredients after that. And that's it. We're going to top with our chilled green tea. And that was a pretty simple one. But we have this really super refreshing iced mango tea.
Looks delicious. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Cheers. And with that being said, that wraps it up. So 3 recipes. Hope you enjoyed the class. Zena, thank you so much for joining us. The website again is bladdercancercanada.org.
That's correct.
Perfect. And anything else that you want to mention?
I just want to say again, thank you so much for having me. I learned a lot and I really enjoyed it. And for folks, again, just if you see red, see your doctor. And if you have been recently diagnosed and are looking for some resources, reach out to Bladder Cancer Canada. We really are there to help and provide information, sometimes just even an ear to listen. So reach out to us.
Thank you again, Zena, so much. And thank you to Bladder Cancer Canada, Bladder Cancer Awareness Month. And we will add all those links, all the recipes. They should be up by tomorrow on our website, so you can check that out. And then on our YouTube channel, if you want to click subscribe, you'll get informed by all our new classes. Our next class is June 17th, I believe. Okay, I got it. June 17th.
I don't know.
It's the third Thursday.
The third Thursday. Yeah, the 17th.
17th, perfect. June 17th. You can join us again at 12 o'clock for our next class. That being said, thank you so much, everyone. Have a wonderful day, and we will see you soon.
Thanks, everyone.